OpenAI just made AI agents so good at running your computer that companies are about to bill you differently, and you probably won't even notice. So here's what's actually happening, why it matters to your wallet, and why this is actually the moment AI stops being a chatbot and starts being something way weirder. Let me back up. For the last couple of years, when you used ChatGPT or Claude or any AI, you were basically having a conversation. You type something, the AI thinks for a second, it spits out an answer. It's fast, it's useful, but it's still you in control. You're asking questions. The AI is answering them. But a few weeks ago, OpenAI released something called Computer Use. And the name is almost boring because what it actually does is pretty wild. You can give an AI agent a task, like book me a flight, or file my taxes, or fix that bug in my code. And instead of just talking about it, the AI actually takes over your computer. It moves your mouse. It clicks buttons. It fills out forms. It reads what's on the screen. It makes decisions based on what it sees. It's like having a really smart intern that can see and touch your computer. Now, that's cool. But here's where it gets interesting for your wallet. Right now, when you use ChatGPT, you pay per token. A token is basically a chunk of text, roughly 4 characters. You type a prompt, you get an answer, you get billed. Simple math. But Computer Use changes that equation completely. When an AI is actually using your computer, it's not just generating text once. It's taking multiple steps. It's looking at the screen, thinking about what to do next, clicking something, looking again, thinking again. Each one of those steps requires the AI to process visual information and make a decision. That's way more computation than a single text exchange. Way more tokens being used. Way more billing. Here's a concrete example. Let's say you ask ChatGPT to help me book a flight. Right now, it might generate a few hundred tokens of text telling you how to do it. You pay maybe a few cents. But if you hand that same task to an AI agent with Computer Use, the agent has to take a screenshot, analyze it, figure out where the airline website is, click on it, wait for it to load, take another screenshot, read the flight options, think about which one matches your criteria, click on it, fill in your payment info, check for errors, submit. That's dozens of steps, each one requiring vision processing and decision-making. Each step burns tokens. And tokens cost money. Companies know this. They're already thinking about how to charge for it. Some are talking about per-action pricing instead of per-token pricing. Some are thinking about monthly subscriptions for AI agent access. Some are building it into enterprise contracts. But the point is, the old pricing model breaks when an AI can actually do work for you. The companies providing these tools have to figure out a new way to make money. And spoiler alert, that new way is probably going to cost you more. But here's the thing that nobody's really talking about yet. This changes the incentives for AI companies in a pretty fundamental way. Right now, they want to make AI smarter at language because that's what people pay for. But once Computer Use becomes the main thing, they're incentivized to make AI agents that are slower, that take more steps, that use more tokens, because that literally makes them more money. An AI that books your flight in 5 steps costs less to run than an AI that takes 20 steps. So there's actually a financial pressure toward inefficiency. There's also a question about what these agents are actually doing on your computer. If an AI agent has access to your screen, it can see your passwords, your personal files, your bank account info. Companies are saying they're being careful about security, but this is new territory. And historically, when something is new and lucrative, security takes a back seat to speed to market. Now, is this a bad thing? Not necessarily. AI agents doing work for you could save you tons of time. Instead of spending an hour on the phone with your insurance company, an AI agent could handle it in minutes. Instead of manually entering data into spreadsheets, an AI could do it while you sleep. The productivity gains could be real. But we should go into this with our eyes open. The business model is changing. Your costs are probably going up. The incentives are getting weirder. And we're entering a phase where AI isn't just something you talk to. It's something that actually acts on your behalf, with access to your stuff, and you're paying per action. So what should you actually do? First, pay attention to the pricing changes when they come. They're coming. If you're using AI for work, start thinking about whether an agent subscription makes sense versus per-use pricing. If you're considering giving an AI agent access to your computer, make sure you understand what it can see and what it can do. Read the privacy policy. I know, nobody reads those, but this is worth it. And honestly, just stay curious about how this plays out. We're at a weird inflection point where AI went from being a tool you use to being something that uses your stuff. That's new. It's powerful. And the economics are still being figured out. If you want to actually keep up with this stuff as it changes, because it's going to change fast, subscribe. I break down one of these shifts every few days, and this is the kind of thing that affects your life in ways that aren't obvious until they are.